Hey guys, sorry I've been pretty busy with other things personal, but we're gonna get back on this tarot stuff. We're gonna get back more so, sharing what God wants me to share, sharing the information, sharing my wisdom with you guys, so that we can all be on the same page and we can all help each other. Cause in this world today, like what is life about you helping each other? You know what I mean? It's nothing like giving somebody that deserves a little bit of good help. And I know you guys out there, if you stumble upon this channel, that means you guys really deserve it. That means you guys are really. Let me hold on. Let me see real quick. I'm actually gonna put this ring light on real quick. 1 second. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna hook y'all up. You know what I'm saying? I'll make sure my people's looking clean now. Perfect. Now we're talking. Okay, guys. So, as you guys probably know, I ignored the little sounds. I just hit I just went ahead and put the power on. So you're gonna hear the prints and all of that go off a little bit. Ignore that for me real quick. So if you notice, I brought my location to the floor to kind of get more grounded. I kind of just wanna really just feel it more like. So I got my little setup here now. I know you guys used to be at the table, but kind of like in this area here, you know. So as you guys know, these are one of my. I have 3 decks, right? For now, should be getting some more in the future, but for now, I've got the illustrated. It's like Christiolari. What are they called? Oracle cards. I got these ones. I got the Monday Tarot, or the Monday Tarot. It's like a deck from Modern Mystics. These are like the ones I just got, like not too long ago. And then of course the originals, or my original of course, will be Manifestation Oracle cards, which is this pack that comes in a box like this. Now this is pretty cool. These are actually pretty cool because like I'll give you like one card. We're just gonna pull off a deck, right? One card will be says speak your world into being, and then it's crazy because this is actually what it truly like does. Like this is actually speaking your world or speaking what you want into reality, and which is great manifesting. Let me just fix this real quick. Hold on. Sometimes you just gotta a little production, You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. So yeah, with manifestation cards, that's one. That's probably that's one of my favorite things because I feel like that's the most thing that you can do the most positive way is like speak things into reality. Like okay, say you want things to go your way or whatever, you just gotta speak it like okay. If you're not getting paid what you're getting paid at your new job or your new career, say it. Hey man, people ask you, yeah man, I'm getting paid this much. It's not lying, but you're like speaking it into existence. Nobody's trying to fact check you on these things, but it's more like saying when you go out the house, I'm gonna have a great day, because it's better to speak positive than negative, because obviously negative destroys, positive builds, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do a general reading, just for general purposes. Um, we are going to see what pops out. We are actually gonna do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play around with it. I'm gonna do a couple readings of manifestation cards, and then because I haven't done a reading on with the Monday we'll definitely play around with these and see what spirits what spirit wants you to know. So as you know how this works here, we let cards speak for us, right? So I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna ask. So let's see. I'm gonna do a general reading for you guys. Just clear your minds. You know what I mean. Just clear your heads. Don't think of anything. Just gonna let the cards speak for you. Spirits, this is what you want us to know. First card we have is reveal what needs to be seen. It looks here that you're maybe sitting. So this girl on the card is actually sitting by the water side. She's looking at the moon, and then it's hers. needs to be seen. So maybe you got something going on, maybe like a pregnancy or things like that, and maybe you just want to like shine light on what needs to be seen. Maybe you need to tell a family member, things of that nature. But what we can do is we can actually go into the book itself, and I actually want to see what the definition of the book tells you. So it says reveal what needs to be seen, and this is last quarter moon in Scorpio. We're gonna just flip to the book real quick. Last quarter moon in Scorpio. Okay, so it says there are some things that people just don't like to talk about, right? Drawing this card suggests that there's an issue or situation in your life now that might not be easy to air, or perhaps you feel that you shouldn't air it. That's fine. Now it's time for you to reveal only what you want to be seen. Don't feel the need to discuss everything with everyone. Some matters require discretion. The less condemnant you are, the better chance you have of getting what you want. This could kind of go hand in hand with like we was talking about earlier. Like say you start a career or something that people don't really agree with, you can just reveal to them what is in general. You can be like, yeah man or yeah girl, I am actually moving on to a different journey. They might need to hear that or whatever for them to understand. Like they said, some things need to be discussed. You don't have to necessarily tell these people how much you're making or things like that. You can just tell them you're moving on to a different journey that's going to benefit more of maybe your mental or your physical health, or just really just your spiritual side. Just really just you just wanting to do this because you love it. You know what I'm saying? So some things you don't really have to tell them everything. Some things need to be meant discreet because if people don't understand you, they're not really gonna want to understand you until they actually see it for themselves. So that's why it says like reveal what needs to be seen, not necessarily what they want you to reveal, but what needs to be like just the general. Okay, let's see. What else does Spirit have for us? Spirit, what else do you have for us today, Spirit? What else do you have for us today, Spirit? Okay, so next card we got is Shine. I've been pulling this out a lot lately when I do my readings. So Shine, sunflowers, shine. Shine, and maybe because you went ahead and you let these people know what needed to be seen. Now you can actually like reveal your true self. Like you can actually shine. You know what I mean? Do what you're supposed to do. Do what you feel like is necessary, and just move on with life. You know what I mean? So that's pretty good with that. What I am going to do is I am going to just to give you guys a clear definition. If mine wasn't clear enough, I'm going to read the definitions in this book as well. You can take it how you take it. It could be different ways you can think about it, but remember your card is Shine. This is New Moon in Leo. Let's see what it is. New Moon in Leo. New Moon in Leo. Okay, so let's see. All right. See what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So it says Shine. It says a new day is dawning. You're moving from darker times to light, and you're well on your way to your desired outcome. Be proud of who you are. Your self-confidence has gotten you this far, so keep on believing in yourself. Sometimes we have to fake it until we make it, and that's okay too. You're on the right track, and the future is bright. In relationships, carry yourself with respect, and others will respect you. Whatever challenges you're facing, consider taking a more creative approach. So you see how it says sometimes we have to fake it until we make it. That's kind of like what we was talking about, reveal what needs to be seen. Sometimes you could tell people that, yeah, I'm making this amount of money, or I'm feeling like this, or things are doing great for me. Even though sometimes things are not going great for you, you can always say that. Not only to have a positive outlook on it, but also not only to reveal what needs to be seen, but also have a positive outlook on it, but also so that you're being discreet for things that need to be discreet with, because you're shining right now. You know what I mean? That's where the next card came out. That's what it's saying. You're shining right now. So put all the bad energy and all of that behind you, because right now is your time to shine. It's not your time to cry. Not your time to go in a bowl and serve. It's your time to shine. It's your time to let go of all the negativity and start adapting positivity. So let's go ahead. Let's see what else Spirit has for us. Spirit, what else do you have for us, Spirit? What else do you have for the people? Please give us more information, Spirit. Thank you so much. Okay, Spirit has blessed us with another card. So it says know your worth, right? So know your worth right now, you see it's looking like a moon, and it's looking like there's a lot of galaxy things going on right here. So this is very important to know your worth. It's also looking like I see mountains. So maybe you're realizing you're at your high point. Maybe you're realizing you're at a higher value than what you used to be. So this is very important that you need to understand to know your worth. Because if you don't know your worth, then other people's not going to recognize your worth. And that goes back with Shine. I don't know if you guys remember. Well, remember we read the description. What I can do is I am going to go back to the Shine, which is New Moon and Leo, because I feel like these two resonate. I feel like Shine and Know Your Worth resonate. So I'm going to read the description of Shine again just to show you guys what I'm talking about. New Moon in Leo. New Moon in Leo. Okay, so remember, we're gonna go back to this card. I'm gonna read you guys the definition again, just so to show you that to me, I feel like it resonates with know yourself. Sorry, know your worth. Okay, so check this out. In Shine, which New Moon and Leo, it says, a new day is dawning. You're moving from darker times to light, and you are well on your way to your desired outcome. Be proud of who you are. Your self-confidence has got you this far, so keep on believing in yourself. Sometimes we have to fake it until we make it, and that's okay too. You're on the right track and the future is bright. In relationships, carry yourself with respect and others will respect you. Whatever challenges you're facing, consider taking a more creative approach. So it says, I want to repeat, in relationships, carry yourself with respect and others will respect you. So like I said, know your worth. So you see how a lot of these times, Spirit will like give you a couple cards and then it's like a build up. You know what I mean? So you can't, one thing I've learned in life, you never want to whenever you feel like a gut, I know you guys feel like butterflies in the stomach or a gut feeling. Always go with your gut feeling. That's what Spirit is showing you. Spirit will give you new ideas and new tips and new build up. So this right here is a build up. So we have Shine. Shine, in the description of Shine, it says, or partial description says, in relationships, carry yourself with respect and others respect you. So it says, know your worth. So by knowing your worth, you are now showing people how to value you. You know what I mean? And it's like I said, this comes up when you high. Now, it's very important to understand that this is the moon. If this is the moon and these are the galaxies, that means the only time you're gonna see that close, because as you guys can see, I don't know if you guys know this movie. It's called Brother Bear. If you get a chance, really good. Go look it up on YouTube. And it's a scene in Brother Bear where I think it's Kenai, and I forgot the other bird's name, but they was like at the top of the mountains, and then Kenai, I believe his name is Kenai. Kenai was the bear that got transferred. Sorry, he was the hunter who got transferred into a bear. And as you can see, this galaxy is like the same type of scene that happened in Brother Bear. So Brother Bear, or Kenai, sorry, and so once he got transformed to a bear, which they'll tell you in the movie, but I'm going to explain it briefly. Once he got transferred to a bear, he basically met this other bear. So that's why I was going to say another bear, like his little brother. So basically, they went up to the mountains to go kind of like return like an ornament or something that, is the way that, so he could turn back into a human. And at that moment, it's kind of like, you know how like you see those movies where everything will happen so quickly and the main character is now finding himself, and this is the thing. When he was a human, he wasn't really like spiritual or like down to earth as when he became a bear and he started to see both sides, because as a human, as a hunter, he's hunting the bear. So then once like Spirit brought him and excuse me, hold on. Sorry. Once Spirit actually brought him down to earth and kind of like showed him like, yo, this is what you need to do, and this and that, that's when he started to say, okay, Spirit really humbled him, right? So then, like, throughout his journey, and I'm not going to go too far detail. If you want to see the movie, just go look up Brother Bear, and there's also a series of Brother Bear 2, and I believe there's a third one, I'm not too sure. But if you want to go ahead and check that movie out, it's a great movie to watch. I watched that when I was small, and now I understand the definition. So it plays part here because if you see, there's a mountain here, right? And Kino and his little like friend or brother, I guess you want to call it, went up to the mountains, and then he kind of like opened himself to Spirit. Spirit came, grabbed him, and like turned him into human. But I do believe at the end of the movie, because it was a brother bear too, I'm pretty sure that he ended up choosing to be a bear, or Spirit wanted him to be a bear. Spirit, and that's another thing about Spirit. Spirit's actually going to do things so that it's relatable to what they want you to do, because they know that Spirit. So if you don't know, and you guys maybe just watching this and you don't really know what Spirit, like when I say Spirit, what am I talking about? I'm talking about like your grandparents or your relatives, anybody that's passed over before you in your family that like actually watch over you as your guardian angel. So when we say spirits or tyrants or spirits, we're talking about your Aunt Sally or anybody that's passed over. That's just a description. That's not like general. That's not like literally your Aunt Sally, but it's like hopefully like not. You feel me? But it's more like anybody that's passed over before you that had good spirits and good guidance is going to, or that you call a protector, or you love them and you care them. They're going to be people that's going to show you and guide you throughout this hard life, this hard life. So that's what spirit is when we say spirit. So yeah, so spirit is going to guide you where they feel like they're going to put you where they want you, because they know that where they want to put you is where is your best interest, right? Kind of like it's kind of like when you're starting off work or whatever, and you could never find that right job until you have to follow your heart. Because unless you follow your heart, you're always going to be miserable. I can promise you that. So sorry, man. But yeah, once you follow your heart, you always you be straight. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said. In that scene, Spirit wanted Kenai, or Kenai wanted to be a bear. Either way, they knew, or he knew, that it was the best option that he made, right? Or they made. Either way, he went to the top of the mountain and he opened himself to Spirit, which is like this galaxy-looking thing that's taking place right here. So he opened himself to Spirit, and he kind of was like this and that, and then he must have turned and changed to a bear. So, but the reason why I say all of that is because the mountains, like the top of the mountains, kind of simulate. Because normally if you're on ground and you see a mountain, you're looking from the bottom to top, right? But this picture is like actually showing you the top of the mountain. With the top of the mountain is also corresponding with the moon and the galaxy looking stars. What are the stars? We can call them stars, right? So the top of the mountain is almost like you reach a high point. So as you can see, the last card we saw was shine. So leaving the leaving the negativity behind and only focus on the positivity. It's kind of like you know your worth. So you know your worth, you know right now you're at your high point. So maybe one of you guys, maybe you might have got a new job or a new career that's paying you a little bit more money, or a lot more money than the last job. Maybe you've got a new baby. Maybe you just recently got engaged. Whatever it is, I'm seeing and I'm hearing that you guys are actually on your on your high horse, or on your pyramid, or whatever, however you want to take it. I feel like you guys are at your high point right now, right? So Spirit wants you to kind of just keep on going. You know what I mean? Know your worth, and that's the number one thing. So know your worth. So what I can do is real quick, I'm actually gonna read to you guys. It is the new moon in Taurus. I'm gonna read you what new moon in what the definition that they have for you in this book. So let's see. So it says know your worth. So it says you're on the right track, but you need to go steadily. Knowing that you're worthy of your desires is crucial here. Opportunities open up when you believe in yourself. Dig deep and move past negative comments from others. No matter what happened in the past, if you're aiming to manifest something for the good of everyone concerned, you can do it. Good self-esteem will also boost your manifesting powers. So love yourself more. Know your own worth, and others will too. Be true to your values. So yeah, as I said, even with Sean, remember how the description said, know yourself and others will know you as well. So yeah, spirituals want you to know yourself. You know what I mean? By knowing yourself, other people will know you too. Sorry, knowing your values will cause other people to know you too. Let's see what other spirits have for us. For what else information do you have that you can share with us, Spirit? What other information do you have? Oh man, so we're actually gonna take these two cards because they flew out really well. It says step in power, and it says take a reality check. So okay, let's bring these over. So the first card I read was step in your power. Now, I'm seeing maybe you guys got a special talent or special skill. This girl actually looks like she's dancing. So maybe you guys have got a special skill that you know what I mean. You kind of want to move forward with it. Spirit is telling you to step into that power. Maybe it's tarot reading, maybe it's dancing, maybe it's singing, maybe it's rapping, maybe it's accounting, maybe it's construction. Whatever skill that you've actually been really good at, but maybe you just too scared to try. Spirit is telling you. Spirit is like almost demanding you even to step into your power. You know what I mean? Don't just let that stuff go by because you know if you do, you're probably always gonna or always gonna regret it that you never attempted. So if you can, and if you're in a good position to, spirit is almost asking and requesting and almost damn near demanding that yo, you need to step into your powers. You know what I mean? You actually need to see what's going on so that they can go ahead and guide you. You know what I mean? Ask prayer for help, assistance, financial stability, all of that. So yeah, but we gonna go ahead and see what that's saying. So it says first quarter moon in Aries, step into your powers. First quarter moon. Okay. Let's see what it's saying. Oh. Okay. So it says step into your power, right? So it says something is holding you back from racing towards your next goal. Achieving anything is nearly always part inspiration and part hard work. Believe that you can create whatever you want, be you. Take action and be smart, but also be bold. Don't allow inhibitations, habit, I'm trying to sound this word out. Inhibitions, inhibitions. Hold on, you guys, one second, because I'm using my fan right now. But let me just look this up on Google. Let me see what this word means. It'll be easy real quick. Oh, I'm using my laptop. Let me bring it back. See what it's saying. Let me see what this is saying. Okay, 'cause some of these words I don't know. I don't want to give you guys the wrong information. Okay, so let's see. Inhibition. Excuse me, we're gonna see what that word means. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see what it means. Let's see. So, inhibitions. So, inhibition. Inhibition. Okay, so it says a feeling that makes one connected and unable to act in a relaxed and natural way. So being with we're talking about stepping to your powers. If you're so connected, right, you can't be relaxed. If you're connected with this thing that you're trying to do, there's no way you could be relaxed about it. You need to go ahead and go through with it, you know? So it's a inhibition, that's what it says, is it? Inhibition. 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 Right? So Inhibition or others restricted to hold. Okay, so don't allow inhibitions or others restrictions to hold you back. Be systematic, but also allow yourself to get excited about what you want. If someone seems to be working against you now, deal with your emotions as calmly as you can. So, like we discussed, step into your power just means that if you got any goals or any situation that you're trying to go, maybe you're trying to be on this football team, whatever goal you're trying to achieve right now, you need to step into that power. You need to take hold of that. You know what I mean? Don't allow that thing to slip away because you're just going to be stressed out. You're just going to be more aggravated. You need to go in and take hold of that. You know what I mean? Don't just let that stuff slip away. So, where we're at. Okay. Take a reality check. Right? Now, seeing all of these things, take a reality check would be like this, right? If you had a job and, you know what I mean, your fantasies are playing all in your head. You're like, oh man, if I could do this, I could do that. Reality is like this. The reality is you only live once. This is what I'm taking from this. You don't have to take this, but this is how I take it. I've read this definition plenty of times, so I don't really have to look at the book, but I can tell you this. Take a reality check from me just means that, you need to realize that you only live once and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Don't even sit there. Hold on, you guys. Alright, what was you saying? Oh yeah, don't even take it like, you know what I mean? You only live once, that's your reality check right there. So move on and go from it. Okay, we're going to end it there. We're going to pick up on Monday Tarot. I want to see what Spirit is saying with that. So, if you didn't understand, I'm going to wrap it up. Spirit wants you to chase your goals, no matter what. And that sounds cliche, but you guys know this. You need a reminder. I'll give you a reminder. Spirit just told us, you seen her first. They want you to chase that goal that you're trying to chase. Whatever it is. And guess what? Spirit's also telling me that if you don't chase that goal or chase that dream or stop doing what you're doing and go ahead and chase what God wants you to chase or what Spirit wants you to chase or what your previous ancestors, whomever you look at as your protector, if you don't do that, you're just gonna be living in a lie. No. You're gonna see what's up with these cards. These cards are pretty magical looking. Look at that. Look how, you see that? It's like that. It's like the fucking Pokemon cards we used to have back in the day. Just gonna put this to the side. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Alright. Spirits, ancestors, we'll give a good little shuffle. What do you want us to know, man? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be a little song card, dude, these cards. What? Alright. Okay. Ooh, I like that angle. That's nice. Okay. So I'm gonna do this so I can. Excuse me. Okay. Spirit ancestors, what do you want us to know? What do you want us to know? What do you want us to know, Spirit? Tap me in. Okay, so 10 of Cups. For this type of thing, unless you like really memorize this book, which I haven't yet, but hey, we'll get to it. Unless you really memorize these books, I will be on here. Let's see, Cups. So, Cups. 2 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 8, 10 of Cups. Okay, so it says, alright, so it says, you come full circle and are feeling emotional, fulfilled, especially with your relationships and family. The bonds that you share are warm and harmonious, creating a strong foundation. The inner peace you have overflows with clarity and grace, reaching beyond depths through cells in your body to your soul. Time is your favor, holding space for you to fully express yourself in relationships. Revealed in this beautiful moment, it is here where you can appreciate the connection between your friendship and the relationship you have with yourself. You are very much, excuse me, you are very much aligned with your personal values, creating an honoring, honoring strength and resilience. Enjoy time with your loved ones, knowing that the wholeness you experience with them reflects the wholeness you've created for yourself. So, yep. Yeah. So yeah, maybe you guys are going to family reunions. You know what I mean? Maybe a funeral or a gathering has brought you guys more together. I'm seeing that maybe you guys are starting to see new relatives that you haven't seen in a long time. You guys just coming together. You and your family is just coming together. So maybe it's a time for family time. This is what the Ten of Cups is saying. This is family time. This is time to really realize how important family is, or not just mom and dad side of family, but also family in general. Your friends and all of that. It must be the time, must be the season for that. Spirit, what else do you want us to know regarding our lives, regarding just in general? So it says the magician, right? So we're gonna actually look up the magician. So you guys might be on some magical stuff with your family. Let's see the magician, the magician, the magician. Um, okay, the magician number one, right? Says you got the spark. Creation is the name of the game. Whether you pour your energy into a new life cycle of creation or create a project, that could be like you're having a baby. This is a time for of pulling in all your resources to manifest your desires. Your toolbox is complete with anything you could ever need. And if it isn't, the right tools will appear exactly when you need them. That's like divine timing. If you guys heard of that, that means anything not happening within your time, but happening within the right time. Uh, you're resourceful and constantly find innovative solutions to problems with grace and ease. The universe has your back and will provide you with power to manifest your desires in the external world. Infinite opportunities are available as you continue to flow. Be clear about your intentions and use them to fuel purposeful action. The more specific you are, the more magnize your creative energy and manifesting magic. Claim your power. So yeah, that's basically saying that, yeah, like they said, manifesting your tools. You have tools. You know what I mean? Don't think you don't have these tools. You have them. They're basically saying, listen, if you want this new career, or you want this type of thing to go your way, you have to start manifesting that. You have to start speaking into it. And understand the time is not when you want it to happen. You get married, or you want a new pet, or you want a baby. Like they say, God's time and divine time. And these are times that it's going to happen in the Zoom. When you're ready for it, that's when it will come. So don't force it. That's what Spirit's trying to tell me to tell you guys. Don't force it. We're actually going to read one more card and we're going to pack it up. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and ask Spirit, what is something else that you would like us to know, Spirit? What is something else that you would like us to know? I'll read one more. Spirit, what is something else that you would like us to know, Spirit? What is something that you would like us to know? Okay. Kind of like divine timing. Cards don't come on when I want them to, but when they need them to. You see what I'm saying? So always, I want you to take that information, even when you're not doing tarot, but take it with you in general life as well. You know what I mean? I understand that. So it says 10 of Swords. Right? Let's see. So, 10 of Swords. Stabbed in the back without any warning. Oh, shit. What's going on here? Leaving you feeling betrayed by those you trust. Do you fight back or let it go? This unexpected setback feels like failure at all levels. And you're looking for someone to take the blame, even if it means yourself. Sacrificing your needs and individual in Okay, so I don't know this word. I'm just gonna look it up on Google and see what's going on with this word. Let's see. Let's see what it's saying. Inadvertently. Inadvertently. So it says without intention, accidentally. So I'm gonna read that sentence again. So it says, even if that means you're, okay, sacrificing your needs can inadvertently, so it says without intent, allow people to take advantage of you. This is a low blow to your self-esteem, and it will take time to get back up again. Be careful of playing the victim and throwing a pity party to get attention. Losses often feel like failures, but try to look at this as a painful transition to beginning anew. Bad news is usually hard to swallow, but you cannot grow without change. Even if it's terrible, times are difficult, but you can only go up from here. With the rise of the sun, the dawn is bringing a new day. So like that card could actually end everything, right? I can finish over this card because it's just saying that no matter any issues, no matter any excuse that you're trying to give, no matter any setbacks that you've been through or that are possibly going through, you can only go up from here, right? If there's a setback, there's only going to be a step forward after that, right? It's like the biggest saying in the world. After every rain, there's a rainbow, right? So every time it rains, there's a rainbow, or it should be a rainbow, of course, right? So always keep that in the back of your head. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna stop with this, but it was great seeing you guys. Well, it was great doing this video with you guys. It was great having a little laugh, you know what I mean, have a little joy and be able to talk with spirit and be able to resonate these messages with you guys. Hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you didn't and the message wasn't for you, that's okay. We're gonna have many more messages, and you can go check on other My Fallow Tarot channel. Sorry, tarot individuals, other people that do tarot, because they might have a message for you. So, once you leave this video, you can go check them out or wait for the next video to drop. But either way, it was nice sitting with you guys, nice talking to Spirit. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, if you would like to support, all you have to do is subscribe, hit the like button, and I will see you guys in the next video. So then, I'm just going to get Spirit likes when you clean up. Spirit doesn't like my spurs. I know my spurs don't like no messiness, trust me. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more of this content, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cool.